Alright, what's good YouTube? It's your boy 1K Stack, and I'm back with another video. Today I'm gonna be talking about my kind of 2-month review of being a new grad nurse and just where I kind of experienced things I struggled with, things of that nature. I think this week coming up is gonna be week 8, so right at 2 months, but figure why not, because by the time I get this out, it'll have been 2 months. So anyway, I think first I'm gonna just talk about the struggle and kind of like overwhelming feeling that I had initially. I still low-key feel overwhelmed every day, but like it's gotten a lot better. Like I remember my very first day, got my preceptor, he's, just watching me, make sure I can do a lot of tasks, and he's showing me a lot of different stuff. And I just remember like every task just felt kind of daunting, just because it was like, it's like you are no longer a student, like you are the person that's got to be good at doing these tasks. And it's just, that was probably one of the biggest things to start out, just like the feeling of being overwhelmed with everything. Because not only are you going from like when you're a student, having maybe 1 or 2 patients, like you having 5+ patients, you know what I mean? And you gotta be the one to figure out how to organize your day, plan around different things that might come up, so it's very much a struggle. Ooh, I forgot to turn off the phone. Hold on. So it's very much a struggle, just for me personally, going from only having a couple patients during like nursing school to like having to manage 5 or more, so that has been like one of the biggest things that I feel like I've like grown on, but still like need a lot of work on. Because like, even though I can tell I've had tremendous growth since day 1, it's just like I don't have a good flow yet. Like I still feel like I'm trying to figure out what is best for me. And they tell you it'll take probably between 18 months and 2 years before you really feel like you got the hang of everything. So I'm just trying to not be too hard on myself, but I am trying to like hurry, I won't say hurry up, but like try to develop that flow, so that way I don't feel as stressed or overwhelmed during like my shifts. That's another thing, just time management and understanding like what tasks can be grouped together. That way you're not running back and forth every hour, 2 hours, sometimes even 15 minutes, depending on like what you gotta do with certain patients, like whether it's like vitals or things of that nature. So I think that's been another big thing that's just kind of, I've seen a lot of development in myself, like from week 1 to now. Like the gap is gigantic, but like it's just so much more that I need to learn and like just get more comfortable and acclimated with. Like I feel like just even like small tasks, like, or things that I thought were small tasks, would take me forever, especially like my first couple weeks, just because like I've only done them a few times, and sometimes far in between, even like in nursing school, like like I might have, let's just say like drawing labs, like I probably drew like maybe labs 10-15 times during nursing school, but like I didn't do it every week. It wasn't like an everyday thing that I was doing. I remember like just starting out, like I felt so uncomfortable drawing labs, just because like I was like, man, I've only done this, and it's been like 8 months ago since the last time I drew. But like just getting the practice of doing tasks, you will start to get better and feel more comfortable and be more efficient. Like it's okay to not feel like you're doing the greatest job with what you're doing, but it'll come with time, like just just be patient with yourself, and also, you know, give yourself some grace, because you in a tough position, you doing a tough job. So like, don't make yourself more stressed than you already are going to be while on the job. You know, one of the biggest things for me is like, I think I need to get better at is just asking for help, so I'm not like struggling and drowning on my own, because I try to be like as self-sufficient as possible, but like there are times where I probably should have asked for help a lot sooner, so that way I wouldn't be in the hole that I was in. But you know, I try my best to like, but I know I'm not going to be like as proficient as like, you know, the other nurses who are got, you know, years of experience under their belt. But I try to, you know, do my thing. But being able to ask for help is like a big thing. I think, you know, just knowing that you have help out there, or people out who are willing to show you or teach you, no matter how many times you gotta ask, no matter how many times you gotta ask, or you know, how big or how small the question is. Like, you should always, you know, if you're unsure or if you just need like a little bit, just ask, because it's rather be safe than sorry. You know, that's my approach. Like, I always try to, even if I think it's like a small thing, I'll be like, you know, just in case I'll ask. But it you know, just protect yourself. You know, you're doing work hard to get your license, you might as well, you know, do everything you can to keep it. You know what I mean? So, because if like you make a mistake, you know, that's on you. And if you didn't ask, they're gonna be like, why didn't you ask? Like, why aren't you sure? You know, so just be careful. That's probably one of my biggest things. And then I feel like I'm going all over the place, but one of the biggest takeaways I have just from being on the floor is, which is, I know, kind of crazy, but like, make sure you enjoy the people you work with, because like that literally, I feel like will make or break your nursing career. You know what I mean? Or just like how you feel about nursing in general, because I really enjoy everybody I work with. Like, I can't really say anything bad about anybody, and I feel like because of that, like, I've had a great experience so far, and like I love my job, even though like it's stressful at times, and you know, I struggle a lot. But it's like, I feel like I'm in a healthy environment. Like, I'm learning, they're helping me grow, you know, and get to the point to where I can be able to be more you know, self-sufficient and more proficient at my job. And I feel like I picked a great unit to you know, have that development. But you know, I feel like if you are not in a place where you feel comfortable, or like you feel like you're gonna be judged, excuse me. Oh my God, okay. I feel like you're gonna be judged, or you know, you just feel like you're put down, it's like a negative environment, you don't think you can ask for help. I think that limits not only your, you know, development as a nurse, but it also, you know, adds more stressors to your already difficult, you know, job and work environment. So I think just making sure, like, when you know, go through your interviews, or even when you like go, you know, work on your floor, like, if you don't like the environment, like, you don't have to be there. You know what I mean? Like, you're not stuck there. You can always find another unit or another facility, another, you know what I mean? Like, you got a license, you can go pretty much wherever, whenever. It's just a matter of finding a place that's right for you and making you feel like that that is the place for you. So I think that's one of the biggest takeaways I have, because like, I feel like compared to other new grads that I know, we've had like, some of us have had great experiences, some of us have had like drastically different experiences, and I think it's all based on just like how you enter, or how the work environment. And yeah, I think that makes all the difference. That's another thing. I think not every day is going to be the same, and not every patient is going to be the same. Like, you can have the same patients one day and have a great day, and then the next day have the same patients and it is a terrible day. Like, the things change, patients, conditions change. So like, don't expect, or you know, get down on yourself because like you might have a bad day, or like, you know what I mean, like things happen. You know, it's not gonna be the same thing every day. And if you lucky enough to have the same thing, great. But if not, you know, it's okay. Like you're not, it's not gonna kill you. You know what I mean? So just don't get too hard, be too hard on yourself about different things or things you might struggle with, because I think at least for me, I'm like my own biggest critic. So it's quite easy for me to like kind of you know, like I want to say, but like be too hard on myself for not being good at something right off the bat. Cause like, I guess, you know, just being used to being able to do things, you know, pretty well initially, it's a really big struggle for me, and it has been a struggle for me. So, you know, just trying not to be too hard on myself, but like just advice for y'all: try not to be too hard on yourself, because what you're doing is difficult. It's not easy. So don't make yourself feel any worse about it than you should. You know what I mean? Like it's not that serious. So I think that is it. That is all I'm going to say about you know, this update. I might do another update after my first month by myself or something like that. I still got some other videos planned. Like I got, for this channel, I know I want to do this cooking video that I've been saying I'm gonna do for the last, I don't know how long. Some things have have kept me from doing it, but we're about to start the cooking videos eventually. Shoot, I think that's really it. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.